Hi everyone, it's Maybell. I'm back with another reading. This reading is for anyone who is feeling lost right now. I am going to do this reading by element, earth, air, fire, water. We all have the 12 zodiac signs within our individual birth charts, and we also have all 4 elements as well. So you may feel that one of these elemental readings calls out more to you than another, or you may feel that it resonates. A couple of the messages may resonate, or even all 4. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe, like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. I appreciate all your support in helping the channel to grow. And we're going to start with, why don't we start with, fire signs. So what do fire signs need to know right now if they're feeling lost? And if you feel that you need, to talk to someone, anytime is a good time to seek assistance if you're not feeling well or if you feel overwhelmed. So therapy, group sessions, support groups, your physician. For fire signs. Okay, gateway. So this card talks about having courage to believe in yourself, in magic, in something, a greater power than yourself. Really to believe and to have courage to enter that door, new doorway, a new portal, a gate, that gateway that kind of leads to change. For fire signs. To believe, to really go for your happiness. Bluebird spirit, happiness. And this is card number 7, which is a number of connectedness and spirituality. So maintaining that belief system is important. 7th house energy can also be long-term relationships, marriage, partnerships. For fire signs, what's the message for fire signs? Okay, chaos and conflict, and this is card number 33. You may be seeing repeated number 3s. 3 and 3 together makes 6, and that would be 6 and 7 is like steps forward or movement forward, progression. So you may need to, kind of shake things up or cause a little bit of a stir at this time. Have the courage and go for your happiness. It may feel chaotic. Okay, for fire signs. And so far I'm noticing this is a type of horse that looks like a unicorn, and there's some type of horse or perhaps a unicorn, maybe something with antlers in that image as well. Something about like being wild and free. Always kind of reminds me of Sagittarius which is a fire sign. Okay, for fire signs, what's the message for fire signs? Okay, 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. Okay, so there may be something that you're wishing on. This may have to do with friends. This may have to do with, believing in and having courage to go for what it is that you are wishing for. You may want to look at your birth chart and see what you have going on in the 11th house for fire signs. Okay, assessing. So assessing a situation. This is number 9. It's time to assess maybe whether your friends and friendship relationships are chaotic, causing you some type of conflict. Whether going after your happiness might mean needing the courage to make changes. Okay, fire signs. Okay, angel of adventure. And this is card number 1. So 1s are numbers of the self. You may be wanting to, go on adventures. It's time to assess the situation. There may be some type of conflict between you and someone else about what you want to do, what you're hopeful for. You need to have courage in that. There may be an adventure that you want to go on, or something that you want to start, initiate. This is a card that suggests you call in an angel to help with this issue. So maybe an angel for travel, or for being spontaneous, or really going after your happiness in that way, kind of seeing life as an adventure and not necessarily fearing the change, or fearing something, overthinking something also with the assessing card. So assess whether you're overthinking something. Okay, fire signs. Okay, surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Okay, so assess the situation and surrender to a creative way or solution. You may be in your mind about something that might be, the conflict might just be between yourself, your own mind. Okay, what's the message for fire signs? Believe. So again, with that same message being repeated from Gateway, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So that Gateway card again, and the 11th house with the wishes. So believe. For fire signs, life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. And this is very reminiscent of the Sun card in Tarot, which also represents the Leo fire sign. And I'm getting that too with the adventure. So you may be kind of feeling lost in the sense that like you truly want to live maybe more spontaneously or go on more adventures. This card talks about, the Angel of Adventure card talks about like really living life, you know. And creativity is also a Leo energy, a fifth house energy. Okay. For fire signs, Shark, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. Archangels Metatron and Jules. So believe in yourself and believe that you can be a powerful but peaceful warrior. So shine your light and assess the situation. Look for creative ways. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, Hyena, dare to be different. So definitely don't be afraid of change, because it looks like being different is what kind of helps the situation. Really believe in yourself and your creative ideas. Okay, we have a couple more. I just thought we'd get like a big variety of oracle cards out today. For fire signs, what do fire signs need to know? Okay, number 5, Cambiel. And she's related to the air element. And 5s are numbers of change or conflict. So that's another kind of reiteration of the chaos and conflict card there. Wow. And this card is main message is about friendship. She's interested in science, technology, anything new and progressive. She's associated to the sign Aquarius. It's wintertime in this card. Also related to Saturn and Uranus. The challenge in this card, it says you will shortly befriend someone who is unorthodox or has unusual interests. The challenge of this card is to be a true friend, not just to this person, but to all your friends. Contact a friend you have not seen for a while, or arrange an activity you can do with a friend or friends. So perhaps most of this is just about how to heal friendship relationships or how to find your tribe, find people that you can connect with. Perhaps the friends that you have known, you've outgrown those relationships, and just believe that you can find people that are going to be drawn to your energy. Be yourself, be creative. Okay, we'll get one more for fire signs. Fire signs feeling lost in this situation or at this time. Be humble. First quarter moon in Leo. So be of service. Try to not let ego really get away with you. And this is another fire energy here. So we do have Leo represented again. Be humble. And I heard my daughter sneeze in the other room, and I was going to say bless you. So make sure that you're using your manners. That message might be for someone out there. For fire signs, these are messages from heaven. You are a star. Step into the spotlight where you belong. And this is card number 4, building on a solid foundation, structure, stability. And that really goes with this life energy card as well. Okay. For fire signs, it also goes with that shark, the leading as a powerful, peaceful warrior. To kind of step into the spotlight. Okay, for fire signs. Deservingness. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. So all those messages kind of similar, really shining your light, either, shining your happiness, being your creativity, also the assessing card. So really look at things in a positive light. You may want to do meditations that help you kind of visualize light energy, filling yourself with light energy, aligning the chakras, centers. All right, so that is what I have for fire signs. I hope it was helpful. Again, if you're feeling sense of loss, that it is overwhelming, please get assistance from a therapist or from a physician, from a support group, but do seek out assistance if needed. All right, so I hope everything goes well for you. You feel some clarity, and this reading was helpful. Please subscribe, share, like, comment, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Hi, air signs. We're going to take a look at some guidance for when you're feeling lost. If you are feeling really lost or to the point where it feels overwhelming, please seek out assistance from either a therapist, your physician, or support group. Okay, let's see what messages we get for air signs. Wise Women of the Grove, Grace. And this is card number 49. You may be 49 years old. 4s are numbers of building something on a solid foundation, structure, or stability. And 9s are numbers of expanding your horizons, exploration, things that are foreign, like people or travel places. And also higher knowledge, higher learning, broadening your mind or your horizons, either spiritually or through travel. So some kind of either knowledge or dealing with something gracefully, perhaps a wise woman that you're coming in contact with. Or just trust that you have learned what it is kind of over time, perhaps even in past lives. You just need to remember what it is by either going within, meditating, praying. Okay, what is the message for air signs? Pleasure. Okay, so this might also be having the grace to know that, like, or understand that you don't need to know it all. Air signs are a lot in their mind sometimes, and so like the need to feel like intelligent or like everything might be important to you. And so having grace to just know that things are temporary. Sometimes we don't have all the answers. Sometimes it's just okay to be confused or feeling uncertain. And the pleasure card is a card of savoring your life, taking time to stop and smell the roses, enjoy the path, enjoy the journey. The more that you are grateful or show gratitude for all those things, when you slow down and really kind of enjoy the little things, find pleasure in, the plants and flowers, or, whatever it is that you find pleasure in, but allowing that. Okay, for air signs. Okay, the 8th house. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. So this may be having to do with intense emotions. This may be having to do with a partner where you have shared resources. This might have to do with death, taxes, and somehow pleasure. So it might have to do with intimacy as well. What is the message for air signs? It could be transformation. You may be seeing those white butterflies. I think they're called cabbage butterflies or cabbage whites. Okay, the message for air signs. Okay, blessed. Card number 22. You may be seeing repeated twos. Twos are numbers of anytime you have a connection with another. Friend, family, partnership, relationship. So again, that does talk about the shared resources. So you may be feeling blessed, and or it may be a good time to, again, look at the little blessings that surround you. Oop. Okay, and the one that kind of flew out was Angels of the Universe, 35. These cards do encourage you to call in your angels. And I believe Angels of the Universe is calling in more than one. So calling in Angel of the East, West, North, and South, which would be, I think, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and I'm not sure if the other one is Uriel or Metatron. Okay, let's actually focus for air signs here, and let's get one. We'll see if that card comes back out. For air signs. Let's see. Okay, Angel of Dreams. And this is card number 10. 10s are numbers of cycle completions or endings. You may be having dreams lately or receiving messages in your dreams. If you are, take them as messages. Try and either write them down somewhere. I usually write mine down in a file in my phone, but if you have a dream journal, is good too. I'm hearing the dog barking next door. That may be a message for someone. Okay, what is the message for air signs? You may want to do meditations before bed or during sleep. You may want to do prayers, gratitude, like visualizations, affirmations, or meditations. For air signs. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, and now I'm seeing that she is lying down and she is by herself in that bed. And here we have the 8th house, which talks about shared resources and intense emotions. Here it talks about your pleasure, and this literally has the word pleasing in it. So pleasure and pleasing, and surrender the habit of people pleasing. So speak your needs and be true to yourself. Ooh, and at the bottom of the deck, it does say surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And of course, if you're feeling lost, I mean, you don't have to be alone, but you might be feeling lonely or alone as well. Just know that you're never alone and we're always connected. God's Source Spirit is watching, your ancestors, your spirit team. And the feeling is often temporary. Okay, what is the message for air signs? Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. That's really beautiful. So there are several meditations online that help you with that. And there's some that, forgiveness. And it does mention in all times and space and in all timelines for people known and unknown. It's maybe really helpful for you to do some of those visualizations or affirmations, or just even during sleep. So consciously, you're still able to kind of help yourself during sleep time. Okay, this one is a message from heaven for air signs. Birds are messengers we use to connect with you. And this is card number 6. And 6 is a number of the Lover's card in tarot. Represents Gemini, which is an air sign. 6 also can be a number of give and take or seeking balance in an unbalanced situation. So if you're feeling alone, birds, just being out in nature, you are being sent messages through animals, and definitely a loud dog in this reading. Okay, what is the message for air signs? Hopefully the dog is not too loud. Okay, surrender. This is card number 26. So another 2, another 6. Wow, 2, 2, 2, and another 6. So 2s and 6s, and 2 and 6 together make 8, which is the 8th house that came up before. 8s are numbers of strength. They are numbers of eternity, and what goes around comes around. So surrender to the blessings around you. Surrender to what it is that you find pleasurable. Go out into nature. This card, the pleasure card, you can see some of the animals there and the abundance, the flora, the fauna. So the birds are messengers that you can and you're very guided. You're very guided because you have the birds and you also have the dreams card, which you're probably receiving dream messages as well. Okay, what is the message for air signs? Okay, vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So, speaking your needs on that surrender the habit of people pleasing card would be something like this. It might be vulnerable, like you might feel vulnerable speaking your needs and kind of but you're being guided to do so, and you're strong enough to do so as well. You may want to watch the fire sign reading because the first card out was the gateway card, which has a similar message, having courage to kind of really enter a new doorway or enter a new way of being, to believe that there's something more than you, and this card as well, the surrender to God, Source, Spirit. Okay, what is the message? Whoa, that one just popped out. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So that was what I was just talking about, the having belief in the bird messages and the dream messages, really knowing that you're guided, and surrender to God's Source, Spirit. We'll get one more for air signs. Okay, tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So, definitely the need to get grounded. Her dress, her whole dress is like the trunk of a tree. So she's connected like a tall tree, and she's, you can imagine one of those visualizations where they talk about having strong roots that go deep into the earth. But this talks about what you hear, so the sounds that it makes. And that dog has been barking this for the air signs especially. So you may be hearing sounds that you can also take as synchronicities and messages. You may also be hearing messages like in music. Okay, what is the message for air signs? Okay, we have 2. Rabbit, recognize your significance, Archangel Gabriel. And bat, see through illusion into truth, Archangel Dorinka. Okay, so you may be telling yourself, you may be telling yourself things, that are not necessarily truths. You may be telling yourself lies. You may be holding on to, past issues or things that aren't even yours. Perhaps empath energy, you've absorbed other people's emotions or feelings. It could be generational. So just stuff that you can maybe do meditations, hypnosis, or see a therapist about. But see through illusion into the truth. And this card, the rabbit card, recognize your significance. So you may be telling yourself that you're not worth, you're not worth something, or that, you have like a lack mindset. This surrender the habit of people pleasing to kind of do away with your own needs and just do what everybody else wants is diminishing yourself, diminishing your light, diminishing your needs, your wants, your desires. And of course, there's going to be then like the need to feel lack, to feel a lack of pleasure, a lack of joy, a lack of light. And I'm feeling that this, see-through illusion into truth would be kind of like a darkness also. Okay, let's see. What is the message for air signs? Okay, we have Number 3, Jophiel. And I believe he's an angel of creativity. I believe fire signs did get a different card. It said surrender to creativity. So you may want to watch the fire sign reading if you have kind of like an abundance or a strong fire and air energy in your birth chart. Okay, so we're going to look up this angel message. And green is earth. Card number 3 is for creativity. He's known as the guardian of the tree of knowledge. And we got the tree dryad. So that's interesting. Okay, he's the patron angel of artists and anyone engaged in creative activity. Jophiel means beauty of God. He's standing in the Garden of Eden. Behind him are the tree of knowledge and the tree of life. He's watching over a small child who is busy writing or drawing on an artist pad. The challenge of this card, it says you've drawn this card because you are not making the most of your creative skills. This does not mean you have to paint a picture or write a sonnet. Everyone is creative. Baking a cake, working in the garden. Those are both creative activities. Think about what you do purely for pleasure. Oh my goodness, you guys. So, and see if you can spend more time pursuing those things. If there is a creative activity you've always wanted to do but haven't taken it up yet, now is a good time to start. So definitely look for the things that bring you pleasure. Stop people-pleasing and do what you want to do. Do what you like to do, at least some of the time. I mean, if people-pleasing is part of some of the time, it gives you joy. That would make sense. But if you're watching this reading because you're feeling lost, then that means you're diminishing yourself and your needs, and you're not really achieving your own or allowing your pleasure to be a priority. And it should be, because when it is, then you have more energy, more life, more light, more love, more energy to share with others. Okay, what is the message for air signs? Okay, be humble. And the fire signs did get this same card. First quarter moon in Leo, be humble. So be of service and don't let your ego get too, the better of you. Be humble, maintain your connection to God's source spirit. I get a kind of similar vibe with the grace card. We'll do one more for air signs. Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. If you already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Wow. Present obligations. And that is those, the 8th house is where you feel like somebody owes you or you owe somebody, with those shared resources, and also those debts, also feeling like the need to please other people. Those are obligations. All right, so that is what I have for air signs. I hope that it was helpful. Again, if you feel the need to seek out assistance because you're feeling lost and it is overwhelming, please do so. Seek out the assistance of a therapist or a physician or a group that can support. And I would love to see you back here again feeling better. So click like, subscribe, share, comment, and I would love to see you back here soon. Take care. My earth signs. This reading is for if you are feeling lost. Please seek therapy or a physician's advice if you're feeling overwhelmed. Okay, what is the message for earth signs? Thriving. Okay, so this card talks about not only will you survive, you will thrive, and you can use that experience, that lesson, the life learning to help others. Okay, what is the message for earth? Okay, Owl Spirit Wisdom and Unicorn Purity. Owl Spirit Wisdom is card number 27. Twos are numbers of connection. So anytime you have connection with a friend, family, partnership, relationship. And 7 is a card of spirituality and connectedness to God's source spirit. 2 and 7 together is 9, which is a number of exploration, higher learning, higher knowledge, beliefs, things that are foreign, like travel or people. And this one is 4 and 5. 4 is a number of building something on a solid foundation, something like structure or stability. And 5 is a number of change or challenge. 4 and 5 together make 9, so you have another 9 here. Trust in the purity of your heart. Trust in your innocence. Trust that something the way that it was in the past doesn't have to happen again. The same way it can be, like a new start, a fresh beginning, and there's wisdom here to be learned. And potentially shared, because that thriving card did say that going through the experience will make you stronger and make you knowledgeable in that. Okay, for earth signs. Clean it up. This is card number 21. So another 2 and 1 is yourself or starts. So 2 and 1 together is 3, which is collaboration or teamwork. It could be a third party energy or third party situation. So either clean up a situation or your energy. Trust that your purity can shine through. It's not like you're not damaged forever. There's something that can be healed. Not only will you survive but thrive, but the situation needs to be cleaned up. Perhaps you already know what that is. The unicorn card would also kind of be like a belief, maybe clean up your belief system or your ideas, and or make sure that you are kind of believing in yourself and that you can You can do this. Earth signs. Okay, we'll take that one as well. 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. And the fire signs did receive this as well. So there may be some luck or friends, a friend situation that needs to be cleaned up. The 4th house, your home and the roots of your being. So clean up your home, clean up your friend relationships. Okay, what is the message for earth signs? Animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Interesting. So there's something to clean up, and there are signs, symbols, synchronicities, maybe something that you need to believe. You might be receiving messages from different animals, and perhaps you're not believing it. There's wisdom there, though. Okay, the also what I'm getting now, the roots, your home and the roots of your being. So perhaps there's, childhood issues or generational issues, things that need to be cleaned up emotionally, or like cycles that need to be broken as far as generational trauma or things of that nature. Cords that might be better, like, to be cut. And with the animal kingdom, you may be receiving messages from the animals, but you may also feel like instinctually, because animal instinct, so you may feel instinctually that you kind of know what I'm talking about. There's some type of wisdom here that you know. For earth signs. Okay, motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So there's something that you know. There might be house cleaning, motivation to like do spring cleaning a little bit early. Something having to do with animals. Maybe you have let, your animal family members kind of overrun the house. Perhaps you can make like a more cleanly, more safe environment for yourself and for your pets. At the bottom of the deck is tree wisdom, and I will say that the 11th house came out for fire signs, and tree wisdom card came out for air signs. So you may wish to watch any one of those additional element readings. Okay, what is the message for earth signs? Ten. This is Angel Perpetuel. I'm going to look up the meaning. I believe it's a fire energy. And it's a number 10. So 10s are sometimes representative of endings or cycle completions. Okay, this card talks about ultimate success. Okay, so the challenge of this card, it says you have the potential to achieve enormous success. This success is not necessarily measured in monetary terms. Happiness and contentment in all areas of your life is indicated. This card should motivate you. Did we have the motivation card as well? So motivate you to continue striving to achieve your goals, confident that ultimate success will be yours. So perhaps, it's a 11th house wish that you want to be granted. There's things that need to be kind of cleared away or cleaned up, perhaps decluttered. Okay, for earth signs. And it could just be a lot of it having to do with the mind as well. Clear your mind. So clear clutter, both emotionally, mentally, and physically clear your space. Last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Think positively about situations. If you've been motivated to do something, really get into the mindset that you can do it. You not only will survive this challenge, you will get through it and you will thrive. So thriving is amazing, and you can use that to help others. Ultimate success is there. At the bottom of the deck, believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck is a card that just talks about that. Believe that you have great luck. Believe in your success, your luck, and take small steps in that direction. Okay, what is the message for earth signs? Gray squirrel, find new ways of solving problems. Archangel Raphael. So once you clear your mind, you should be able to also kind of take care of things in a new way. Earth signs. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So really look at things the way they are, truthfully, and surrender to what is. You can change what can change and surrender to what you cannot. Okay, what is the message for earth signs? Raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So take steps to really kind of you follow whatever it is you've been motivated to do. You know what it is. You have the knowledge, and you can get through this. Okay, what is the message for earth signs? This is a message from heaven card. Go out and plant new life seeds, sow for your future. And this is card number 23. So twos, I believe we got that in the beginning. Twos and threes. Threes are numbers of collaboration. Twos are a partnership or a connection with another. Twos and threes together, that's 5. So symbolizing change, and it could be challenge, but you have the thriving card there. So it does say that you get through it. Okay, what is the message for earth signs? Fruition. Wow. And you already have the ultimate success card. harvest moon fruition. So things can come to fruition. Here's another 10. When you have the 3 and the 7, add it together and you get 10, which is another cycle completion or an ending. And fruition is just telling me that there is abundance. Look at all the fruits on her headpiece, and a harvest available to you soon. Things can come to fruition. You just have to put some, effort. You have to clean things up. You have to do what it is that you need to do, but, find the motivation, or, again, if there's been something that you've been motivated in getting started, but you just haven't yet. This coming week, I believe in a few days, we have the Mars turning direct in Gemini. So, maybe use that energy to your benefit. It has been retrograde, and that might have been making a lot of us feel kind of lack of motivation, lack of energy. And also we have Mercury going direct in Capricorn, which would be, an earth sign. And that happens on the 18th of January. So, we're going to see shifts in the planetary energy, and that might help kind of with energy levels and motivation and things like that. But, you can take it into your own hands. This guidance here is saying, ultimate success and raise or promotion and motivation and fruition. These are amazing cards to get. So, I urge you to kind of to find that within. You know it. This might be the confirmation, that was helpful to hear, and I hope so. I hope that it does help and kind of push you a little bit to take that next step. All right. So if you are feeling overwhelmed and too challenged, at this time, and really feeling lost, and if it feels overwhelming to where you don't feel well, definitely talk to someone that can help. So a therapist, your physician, or a support group. But please do seek out assistance if that is the case. All right. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and I would love to see you back here again soon. Feeling better? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you then. Take care. Hi, water signs. This reading is for if you are feeling lost. So hopefully this guidance will help. If you are feeling that you are feeling the feeling or the emotion is just overwhelming you, please do seek out assistance from a therapist or your physician or a support group. All right, so we're going to look at what messages we can get here for water signs at this time. Courage, Aspen Spirit, and this is card number 3. So the fire sign reading also had the gateway card, which begins with having the courage to believe. And so this card is talking about courage as well. And with the butterflies there might be change surrounding you at this time, transformations that are going on. I believe that there are 3 and the number 3 on there. So there might be 4 butterflies there. So there might be some multiple changes going on at this time that you need courage for. Okay, what is the message for water signs? Blessed. Okay, I believe the air signs got this card, and this is card number 22. So you may be receiving messages, repeated numbers, seeing 2s repeated especially. but you might be seeing twos, threes, and then two and two together makes four. So 2, 3, and 4, that's definitely steps forward or movement forward or progression. So have the courage to kind of move forward for something. You may be encouraged right now to find gratitude and like center yourself in prayer, feeling blessed. This may turn out to be something where you feel like you need the courage to get through something, but it's a blessing, perhaps a blessing in disguise. Or you're feeling blessed at this time because you are feeling courageous enough to kind of change. Okay, what is the message for water? Okay, boundaries. So perhaps you're guarded or someone else is guarded around you. This is card number 12. 1 and 2 together make 3, which we started with. And now, I mean, you may be seeing 1, 2s, 3s, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ones are numbers of the self and fresh starts. So you might be a bit guarded. You might be trying to either build courage to kind of set boundaries in place, stronger boundaries in place, and or you might be wanting or needing the courage to kind of release a little bit. Perhaps your boundaries have been set too high because of past traumas or past hurts. What is the message for water signs? Okay, Angel of Comfort, and this is card number 6. So you might be needing the courage to kind of comfort someone in your life, or you might be feeling that they're kind of pushing you away. You might also be feeling that you could use someone's comfort and love right now, but at the same time, you've been blocking them out or pushing them away. Believe that you are blessed. Believe that you are being guided. Believe that you do have the courage to kind of get through this. You can call in these cards are the angel guardian angel reading cards, and so they encourage you to call in this angel. So call in an angel for comfort. So I know that you're being challenged at this time. Okay, what is the message for water signs? Okay, surrender to spirit. And so that kind of goes with this blessed card. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. Protect your energy as well. So, don't overwork or overburden yourself in a situation. Have the courage to kind of set those boundaries in place to protect yourself. Okay, what is the message for water signs? Okay, 8, Samandirial. And this looks like a loving couple. She is definitely carrying a baby. Let's see, yellow is air. So you may wish to watch the air element reading as well. This is card number 8, which is a number of strength, of eternity, and of what goes around comes around. This card talks about fruitfulness. This was the angel of fertility. It talks about the fruit trees and the red roses in full bloom, crescent moon in the sky, and there's a red apple. Okay, it says the challenge of this card, it says you have the potential to blossom in unexpected ways. This is a highly auspicious card if you want to become pregnant. However, the fruitfulness can extend to any area of your life. Move forward now and seize the bounty that is waiting for you. Okay, so perhaps you're struggling with fertility and or fertility just in starting something new and growing something to fruition. It could be in career, it could be in a relationship, it can be in education, it could be in anything creative or something that, anything that you wanted to grow. Okay, what is the message for water signs? Okay, release. And I was holding the card deck upside down, but it did come out in reverse. So release, this card, it talks about letting it go. Let go of the past, things that have, just hurt in the past, and let go to God's source spirit. This card is literally the same message as surrender to spirit. So we'll put that there. Okay, what is the message for the water signs? The 5th house, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. Okay, so creatively, this could be talking about anything that you want to bring into being, like that fertility card talked about. This is also 5th house energy, does talk about children. So perhaps that is your goal. Okay, what is the message for water signs? Believe. And one of the other elements got this as well. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So believe in yourself, have courage to believe in God's source spirit, have the courage to believe that you are being supported and comforted and surrounded at this time. What is the message for water signs? Okay, magical gateway. You may wish to watch the fire sign reading because they did receive gateway, a different card deck, a gateway card with like a unicorn on it, but talking about needing the courage. So this card is very similar from a completely different deck. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So whatever has happened in the past, try and heal that, try and let that go. What is the message for water signs? And if you're having trouble with like your belief, your trust, your faith, especially when it has to do with fertility or trying to grow something or feeling blessed, just like the miracle of life, there. It's in so much, it's in like the idea of like how a baby is created, and like that's like to believe in that, to believe that is even possible, to believe in that's magical, that's a miracle. Okay, what is the message for water signs? Okay, honor your feelings. First quarter moon in Pisces, and that is a water sign energy. Honor your feelings. You may be lacking the courage. You may be feeling insecure. You may be feeling, any number of things. And again, this reading is for if you're feeling lost. So honor those feelings. Really sit with yourself, go within, and try to find the root of the feeling or the emotion. You don't have to necessarily share it with anyone else. You could just either talk to yourself or talk to God, Source, Spirit, talk to your inner child, talk to your higher self. However you want to honor your feelings, but honor them. It's important to acknowledge what they are, how you're feeling, and just say, you know what? I am scared today. I am frustrated. I am angry. I am hurt. I am whatever it is that you're feeling, and in the days that you are feeling blessed, and the days that you're feeling courageous, and the days that you're feeling smart or, happy, honor them then too. Try to sit with your feelings and process them. And it's a good idea and a good practice to kind of get into, to try and then stay balanced when challenges or things happen. Was it boundaries here? Yes, because we have the boundaries card. So you may be having trouble with, feeling guarded or feeling vulnerable as well. Okay, what is the message for water signs? Okay, owl, listen to the messages of the angels, Archangel Bokpi. And if you have had previous losses, I am sorry for your loss. With the angel of comfort there, I'm just feeling like, prayer is definitely important. If you feel like you're receiving messages from God, Source, Spirit, from passed on loved ones, from, your angels, definitely know that they are guiding you. Definitely know that, they're around. And it's okay to believe, and it's okay to question, and, perhaps your partner doesn't believe the same way. And so that may be a challenge as well. But really honor your feelings and have the courage to kind of speak your feelings as well if you want to, like if that's something that you want to release. Okay, what is the message for water signs? conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. So perhaps there's an issue with perhaps comforting yourself with like retail therapy. And I know some people think that that's, okay, or like the way to be, but it doesn't necessarily like do you any good. And I'll just share that I used to kind of go and like shop to feel better. Not like overly spendy or anything like that, but I would just buy things because I found them. I would see them, and like I'm very resourceful, so it would be kind of like, oh, this is a great deal, or that's cute, it's a bargain, whatever. So I would buy it, and a lot of times I would be like, I don't really need that, and then I would want my partner, I would want my someone else. I would want someone else to take it back. And I, thankfully, I don't feel that need anymore. So it was doing something like to fill some type of void or need at that time, in my life, which was like years and years ago. But, so just to share, conscious consumer, you may be trying to comfort yourself in certain ways that are empty. They're empty ways. So be conscious about what you purchase. Live simply. Okay, what is the message? And these are messages from heaven cards. Message for water signs. We are proud of you and aware of your achievements. Okay, good. So there are some things that you are kind of doing that the angels are talking to you. It says, listen to the messages of the angels, and they're proud of you and aware of your achievements. Okay, we'll get one more. Water signs. So definitely know that they are watching you, that they are guiding you, that they are proud of you. Have the courage to continue. Water signs. Focus. What you focus on is what you will attract. And definitely this card talks about focusing on positive thoughts, positive thinking, and having that courage. So really focusing on the good things. Honor your feelings, believe, and focus on positive thinking. Take those other thoughts and kind of release them to God, Source, Spirit. All right, so that is what I have for water signs. I hope that it is helpful. Again, if you are feeling that this feelings of loss or being lost or overwhelming, please seek out the assistance from a therapist or your physician or a support group. All right, so like, subscribe, comment, share. I would love to see you back here again soon. Feeling better, and take care.